Today we're going to talk about beard brush straighteners, beard straightener brushes, beard straightener combs, combs that straighten your beard with heat. You know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it right now with this tutorial on how to use a beard straightener brush. So a beard straightener brush is just kind of like any other brush. It just looks like a brush, just a bit chunkier. You plug it in and it's got various heat settings that help straighten your hair. They're normally good for both head hair and beard hair. Just be careful with your beard because your hair is a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more fragile, and you risk absolutely destroying it if you use this every single day, which hopefully you're not doing. I kind of picked this up just to give it a go and see what it was like to use a beard straightener brush. And my results were very good. It's a decent brush, especially this model. I'll leave a link in the description below. It cost me about 30 quid, so massively recommend you getting this one if you want to use something decent and not one of those cheap, crappy China ones. I mean, they're all from China, but they're really cheap, nasty looking ones that look like they're just gonna pull your beard hair out. I mean, this one does that a little bit, but it's not too bad. But let's just jump into the tutorial just so you can see how to use it, what I do, and the results you will get from using it. So you really need to make sure that your beard is completely dry. So I always start off just by towel drying the hair because you don't want to just jump straight in with the hair dryer if there's a lot of moisture on the beard. So the beard straightener brush has various different heat settings. I like to just use it on 140, 150 degrees. It gives a good straighten and it doesn't blitz my hair. And I always start off with the sides of the beard. I just gently put the brush in as I normally would and just slowly bring the brush all the way through the hair, holding on to the ends of the beard hair because I don't really want it to catch or pull too much. And definitely it does that. You can see that right there though. There's a few little pulls, a few little hairs will come out. It's a little bit frustrating. It's not something, for example, that I would do every day because of this, but equally using a wooden comb that I've had made for me, I still get those sort of pull-outs, and it's not like they're pulling out from the skin. It's sort of older, damaged hair, so it's not something to worry about too much. Just be aware of it. So with the brush, just focus on one side at a time. Like, you can already see the crazy difference, the crazy shape that I've managed to get using the heated brush. I mean, you can obviously achieve this effect using the hair dryer and a comb and just brushing it, and this might be a little bit faster and the hair might get a little bit straighter. It really depends on the look that you want to achieve. Once you've done both sides of the beard, you want to move on to the center part of the beard, just under the mouth. And for me, this is where I get all my curly, sort of wavy bits of hair because it sits and falls under the chin and gives it a weird little sort of waviness to it. So you just want to pull the hair in every direction, left to right. You want to comb it straight down to diagonally sideways on, and this will allow your hair to go really straight and under control. And straight away you can see the difference it makes just by brushing it in that manner. You get a really good straight beard fairly quickly, which is great if that's the look you want to go for. I always like to get a little bit just under the mustache, so I just hold the mustache up and target those hairs there. They get pretty curly, pretty wavy, and if your entire beard is looking pretty straight, you want to focus on those areas as well. Now, you can choose to go underneath the beard and straighten that out. I tend not to do that because when I have done it, it makes the beard so straight, it loses loads of its support, and for me, that kind of just takes a lot away from the beard. I don't want it sort of waving up in my face because I've lost that support underneath. But anyway, there you go. If you've been interested in whether or not to get a heated brush, like, I'm not going to tell you whether to go and get one or not. Like, it did a solid job. I was left fairly impressed. I've been kind of hating on heated beard brushes for some time. I've thought they're gimmicky and absolute waste of money. Like, you can definitely achieve this look with a standard wooden comb and hair dryer. It just takes a bit more time. So if speed, convenience is your thing, then yeah, definitely it could be worthwhile. like I said, I've left the link to this heated brush in the description below. I would definitely recommend this one. Out of all the ones I've seen, some of them look a bit too gimmicky. This is a solid brush. It's been on the market for a few years. I've seen a bunch of beauty bloggers using it on their hair, and it's giving very good results overall. But yeah, I'll see you very soon, my friends. Goodbye.